What's up? Major M578 here, and welcome back to the shithole. Welcome back to Silent Hill 2. We're in a shithole right now, actually. And, where the hell are we supposed to go? Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Alright, so we're back, at where we actually first entered Silent Hill, but, yeah, the whole town has gone to shit, because, well, we're in the other world, so, also, I have officially remembered the names of this guy's just gonna be following us, I think, or he's just gonna mind his own business. Nope, he's gonna come right back up and give me a hug. Anyways, I officially remember the name of the thing that we're supposed to be seeing, that I thought we were going to be seeing a lot sooner, but no. Oh, a nurse in the pharmacy. That's interesting. I don't think we were actually able to go into. It's always something like this. What the fuck is that? Alright. Anyways. There we go. But yeah, I don't think we're actually able to go to this thing at first, so. Anyways, we found a letter in the last episode that was supposed to, lead us, like, it says like another letter. Yeah, and a wrench. So. Alright. That's all I know. I mean, like I said, everything else is just gonna shit. Button. Dick. Ooh. Damn, leg bitch, you really want some, don't you? Are you satisfied now? I want to see what else was in here. Yep, I expected that. That's fine now. Alright. Okay, this is another building we can explore. It's super quiet compared to everywhere else, though, that's for sure. Is that Bug Bitch? Oh, there's Bug Bitch. Alright. Oh my god, lady. There, are you satisfied now? Leave me alone. I don't think there's really anything in here that I can do. Except juke the nurses. Oh, there's actually something in there that I could get. Right. Come on. Nor. Now I feel like I'm playing Dead by Daylight. Oh, you're new. Alright, excuse me, I gotta go right back on through. How the fuck did I miss? You know how I miss? Just be me. Just live as me and you'll miss every shotgun shell. Or every shotgun blast from point blank. Just see? You don't, like, I don't even have to try. I'm so good at being bad. Nobody can out-bad me. Alright. I don't really think there's anywhere else I can go. Oh, they're definitely gonna come in here and fuck me. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see that's still here. And I'm glad to see the jukebox is working. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Silent Hill. But you might be heading to a... I cannot tell what that thing says. A different place than Mary, James. Okay. Thanks for that. Well, wait a minute. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die, but you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. Okay, well then you just kind of counter-argument your, your own thing, Silent Hill. Like, I mean, like, you're telling me, oh, if I want to see my wife, I die, but you might not see your wife. It's like, okay, well, what's the point? Thanks for letting me know, though, by the way. Sounds like Darth Vader. Now, I think that's supposed to be like the breathing mask that sick people use in the hospital. I don't know what it's called. Alright, go ahead and save up. Alright, and where are we? Alright. Good. Alright, I don't think we're actually able to go to the, this area before. It's just kind of insane how, like, a lot of it is all, like, grates and shit, and there's, like, completely nothing on the other side, just a black abyss. You know what, I'm just thinking of it right now, though. So, I'm, like, just the imagery and stuff like that, of, like, everything being just decayed and rotten. And, like, and again, you can kind of, like, see through these bars here, but it's, like, nothing. And I think that's just, like, and how I would probably represent it as, like, James' sanity right now is kind of, like, on the brink of just getting lost to the darkness. After all the shit he's not just been through, but like even before. I don't think it's getting any better. You know, Pyramid Head, I don't think James is getting any better here. But yeah, that or it could just be like, you know, his disgust with himself. So too, like, you know, with all of it being filthy and stuff like that, it could represent how James feel inside. You know, just filthy and dirty. He was a dirty boy. That guy said, see you later, boy. Oh, bitch. What a very intimidating enemy. Oh my god! You are a cancer in my life, bitch. You're like that girlfriend that just never leaves you alone. Like that ex that keeps calling you and you really want her to stop, but she keeps coming back to surprise you. Like, stop, please. You see what I mean? Oh, we both missed, but you know, we're not gonna talk about it. Yeah, I got something you don't got though, bitch. A gun. This is America, bro. Okay, that guy keeps running away from me, which is kind of worrying me a bit. Alright, there you go. Well, you did pretty easily. I was pretty sure you were supposed to at least take 3 bullets, but maybe it's just because, he's, I may have headshotted him or something. So. Alright. Yeah, the fact that there's just nothing, like I said, I feel like I said, this isn't coming from the devs or anything, but this is kind of how I would see, like, the imagery of just everything being rotten and destroyed. It's just like either representing his sanity or just how James feel. You know how I'm feeling though. I'm seeing red though. Bitch, just leave me alone. Alright. I do want to mention that the dev did a good job on those leg bitches. I don't hate them. They are annoying, but they're not annoying to the point where, like, I want to break the game. Oh shit, I didn't know you could do that. I just wanted to unload on her, I just didn't care. I should have just brought the shotgun out then. Oh well. I don't feel like fighting a nurse in a really narrow corridor, especially when they got nurse combos. What I am surprised though, we haven't seen the other guy that we were supposed to see in the tunnels originally. We saw a little bit of him. Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't know you can fucking do that. God damn. Oh my god. Leg bitch, please, just leave me alone. Oh my god. So, like, you, I just said I don't hate you, I just think you're annoying, but fuck, I might just change my mind. You really are acting like the ex that won't leave you alone. Speaking of which, finally left me alone. Oh, the letter is supposed to be here somewhere. I have no idea what that letter said. Who's bold enough to be stared at across? The best bold enough staring to himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. Okay, well, doesn't really help me because you didn't really specifically tell me where the thing was. Oh. Yeah, this is not creepy at all. Hello?
Anyone there?
Damn, the spam callers are even calling into Silent Hill in the other world? Bro, this is crazy, man. They really need to start doing about these bots and stuff. You know, the ones who just calls you and just says nothing, or the ones that says that, you know, oh, your car insurance is expired or some bullshit. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. You should know. The key is in the park, at the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate. The key will let loose the abyss. Wow, we're really getting deep here, aren't we? So, the truth usually betrays people. Well, that's interesting. So, the truth? Okay, so you're telling me that there's something that we don't know. At this point, anyways. So, the key is in the park. So it's gonna be at the park where, like, either Maria was like, hey, check this chick out, she's kind of cool, or the one that where we try to meet Maria, or we first met Maria. At the feet of the praying woman, the wrench will open the gate. Okay, do we have a wrench? Oh, we do got a wrench. Nice. Alright. Alright, this is actually almost to the next big area. We're supposed to be at the Historical Society. So what do we got now? Okay, so we need to go down here and take a right. Does this not give you Alan Wake vibe, by the way? Remember how like when we were playing Alan Wake and it was just pitch black everywhere and stuff like that? That's exactly what I keep saying, like, about Alan Wake, how it's the best Silent Hill, but not Silent Hill game we've had in like almost 15 years at this point. And but I mean, obviously now that we got, well, Silent Hill 2 and stuff like that, I think honestly, I'm liking this slightly better than Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is still a fantastic game. It sucks that it's not making its money back, and I really hope this game does. But yeah, the game has not made its money back yet. There's supposed to be a new DLC though coming out, so I don't know what it is, to be honest. I keep hearing footsteps. What is that? That's what I think I am. But yeah, it's a shame that that game hasn't made its money back. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good game. But there's, like I said, DLC that's out. They made a DLC out for Alan Wake 2 before, but it's kind of stupid. It's kind of like, you know, I don't even know. It's more like, it seems like it's like a what if video or scenario or something like that. And they keep wanting to like let you know that, hey, this Alan Wake 2 and Control are in the same universe, blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, me personally, I don't really care. So I played a little bit of Control, and I just couldn't get into it. I mean, that's just me. I know Control is popular. A lot of people liked it and all, but me personally, I just never cared for it, to be fair. So, and that's not to really do with the gameplay or anything. It was just probably just because it just didn't really catch my interest. So, my personal taste. Maybe it just wasn't too evil enough. I don't know. Alright. Okay. Again, I really do like the detail that, like, the map, like, when you go to certain places, the places that you've been through is just complete decayed. Or it starts to decay on the map. So, the door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. Okay, so this is another tunnel. Plus, this is a big-ass area, which is, like, what normally would result into a boss fight arena. But there really shouldn't be another boss fight until... yeah, until we actually get to the Historical Society. But they've done some, like, different things in this game that I actually like better. So we'll see. Alright, do we still have the wrench? Nope. Alright. Wait, what the fuck? Why do they need a tunnel here, though? Interesting. Great, of course we can't go through there. That's pretty strange, though. They had to... I mean, if this tunnel's real. Yes, that's who I was waiting on. Oh shit, they do that, okay. So that thing is called a Mandarin. And if you kind of look at it too, you can see it has like little flesh lips on it. And also it looks like it's like a female too. Just like most of the enemies in this game has like a female thing. The best thing to do is just run past these guys, really. They're not that bad. Unless I guess you combine it with other enemies. But yeah, what this is supposed to represent is you know how if you notice that they're underground or under the cage, it's because they're actually hanging on and they have to hang on to it or they'll fall into the abyss. And that is supposed to symbolize like James having to hang on to what left of his sanity there is for him. Otherwise, you know, he could, you know, lose it and disappear and, you know, ideally goes suicidal or something. You know, because, well, yeah, I mean, we're in Silent Hill. Obviously, everything that James has gone through has been, you know, representative of his, you know, suppressed guilt that he's felt over the years, you know. And him just like losing his sanity. And again, with the other world and stuff like that, focusing more on like rot and decay, similar to Nurgle-ish in a way. Yeah, it's that's just how it is. Ugh. Honestly, this is the most normal looking place in the entire like Silent Hill at the moment. We need to find that statue. By the way, I just realized it's foggy again. I wonder, are we in the real world again? I wonder. Because it wasn't foggy when we were in the other world. It is like super quiet though. Alright, I kind of wanted to see if there was something that could happen if we go back to the pier where we first met Maria. So, I guess I'll go ahead and say, and it's not even a spoiler, but if you kind of notice how, like, again, James is, you know, I guess revealing, you know, how what I think of, like, the other world, why it's so rotten and decayed, and that's just how James feel. And then the Mandarin, the thing that was hanging under, you know, below James and stuff like that, and I was saying how, you know, it represents, you know, him having to hang on to what's left of his sanity and all that stuff. So the common theme of this game is basically guilt, obviously. So like, and I mean that with like Angela, Eddie. You know, those other two are dealing with guilt, but also there's also a common theme of running away from something. You know, and obviously you know, it's not too revealed yet, but I mean, if James is still feeling like, you know, sad and, you know, feeling all this built up emotion and stuff like that, it's because like he's repressed it. He hasn't learned to deal with everything that's gone on so far. And I don't mean just in Silent Hill, but like, you know, everything before that led him into Silent Hill. And and that's the same thing with, you know, Angela and Eddie and stuff like that. So kind of crazy. All right. I think this was here before, so I'm not gonna read that again. All right, let's keep going. All right, should be straight ahead. Yeah, bro, it's super quiet. Um, Oh. Oh, it's Angela. Well, this is new.
Hey. Are you feeling better?
This place is different from what I remember. I guess things never really stay the same, do they?
I guess not.
I don't think she's here anymore, James.
Who?
My mama? She doesn't want to see me anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
Happy to see me?
Alive, I mean.
Oh. Yeah. I better get going.
You still don't want me to go with you? If we stick together, we might just make it out of here.
Out of where?
This town. Silent Hill.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, you didn't happen to see a little girl around here, did you?
A little girl?
Yeah, Angela? Are you all right? Angela?
No. Please. You shouldn't be here.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
That's pretty good. That's a brand new scene. That was not in the original game. So, but here's just what I like kind of like thought of that scene. Particularly like what happened. But you know, Angela, as I've described before, like everybody, you know, it seems like the main theme is some sort of guilt and running away from something, and Angela admits that, you know, her mom doesn't want to see her and stuff like that. But you also kind of notice it's like, okay, with all this shit going on, like, Angela really doesn't want to be around James and stuff like that. Why? Is she fucking, you know, Laura Croft, you know, just got two dual pistols in the back and just like, no, James, I can take care of myself. No. It's, again, it's because, I can't reveal it yet. So, but let's just say that there is a particular reason why she doesn't like to be around James. Not because, you know, James is James, but because, you know, of why she's here. And also the fact that she was running away as James tried to, like, you know, console her by, you know, touching her. Specifically, Angela getting really frustrated by, you know, the fact that James tried to reach out to her. And if you notice that, like, James was asking her, have you seen a little girl around here? She was like, a little girl. Like, what do you mean? But not, but the tone of her voice, it wasn't a like, oh, I haven't seen a little girl around here. That's crazy. It's like the fact that she focused on the word little girl. It's because it symbolizes something. Actually, I might as well fucking be able to say it, because if you kind of been paying attention to what I've been saying about Angela, so I said it before, but you know, the fact that, you know, she freaked out when we saw her at the apartment, and she had like a defensive you know, motion with her original knife. It's because you know, she's looking for her mom, stuff like that. It's because she was abused as a child, and her growing up and stuff like that. And I guess her mom left at some point, so the abuse kept happening, and so now it's kind of like you know, she's, you know, just very self-defensive, and well, yeah, you just can't touch her. And obviously it's because, you know, she says she's looking for her dad and her brother, too, who was supposed to meet her at the cemetery way back in the beginning of the game. That's because her, yeah, obviously you can put together her dad and her brother abused the shit out of her as a child and stuff like that. Now, with all that stuff being there, why is she there? Why is she in Silent Hill? What is she seeing? What is, you know, her, like, is she guilty of something? Did she do something wrong? We'll find that out once we get to the Historical Society and meet up with her again. So, I'm curious to know, though, if we're going to have, like, more scenes with Eddie as well, then. So... my patient buried it here, I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth, I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing, I fled, but the old society was sealed. No one dares to approach that place, now I offer you the key. If you still do not wish to stop, James, I pray to the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. Well, yeah. I mean, we gotta keep going, right? You see, you notice that, like, letters and stuff like that is starting to, like, directly talk to James? It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. But there we go, we got the Historical Society key, so that's our next main area. Which is a big fucking street. Oh, yeah. So, oh, I figured out also why, if you remember a little bit ago, when we first met Maria, we went to the Baldwin mansion, you know, they're on the right side, and why she was like, oh, this place freaks me out, oh, you know, stuff like that. So in the original game, there was actually a DLC where you can play as Maria before she gets to, like, before, you know, she gets to the park and meets James and stuff like that too. So a small DLC, it's probably like maybe like 15-20 minutes, not that long. But it was kind of nice to have a little something extra with Maria. Just because, I mean, again, she's really different, you know, from, like, she takes, you know, she's a different personality than all the other characters we met so far. Obviously not as much as Survivor as the other characters, because, you know, she's, well, you know. But, whatever. Why is the music going? Jackson. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I get it now. Jackson. Yeah, good one. Good one, Debs. You guys nailed it. Jackson. Nice one. Anyways, there is something I actually want to do here before we go. And there is a reference to Silent Hill 3, which I didn't see because I didn't go into the room. I just need to find the room too. It's not that one. It's not that one. I think it's this one. Yep. Oh, what's that big evil thing? Wow, that looks pretty creepy. Alright, so in Silent Hill 1 and 3, um, it's not a psychological personality journey. Like, you know, here in Silent Hill 2, it's more about the cult of Silent Hill and like learning where all the evil is from. And in Silent Hill 3, you play as the daughter of the main protagonist of Silent Hill 1. And there's a reason why, you know, she goes back to Silent Hill and stuff like that. But this is the room that her and the detective who kind of dragged her back here goes through. And that is the sign, the sigil of the Order, the cult that are after the main protagonist. And that is, I believe that's supposed to be the detective's hat. I can't remember his name, like Doug, Dudley, something like that. So, but pretty cool Easter egg. Hopefully we will get a remaster of especially Silent Hill 1. I like Silent Hill 1, but it's like, it's just a bit too old for me to go back and be like, yeah, you know, I can play this any day of the week, stuff like that. I'm sorry, but I can outgrow stuff, okay? Especially stuff that was made like when I was a little babby. I really hope they do something better than what they did in the original one, because I will admit, like in the original game, this was kind of laughable. So as you run up to the Historical Society, which is a really long ways away, enemies would literally just like, it would look like a Tony, like falling off your skateboard in the Tony Hawk's, like pro skater games. Enemies would just like fly over the fence, laying down, and just plop onto the ground. And it was like, ah, scary, or something like that. It was just really weird. But hopefully they'll do something better. Yeah, it would be like from here. Maybe they just don't spawn enemies. I don't mind that, because it is kind of... Because like in the original game, really, the best thing to do is just run the F away. I think if Bolorama is open, we might as well look and see what's inside real quick before we go on. See if we can get some more supplies. Nice. Glad I did it. Got an extra syringe. Alright. Dude, you can like barely see James's face right now. It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's supposed to be intentional, but yeah, I feel like when we first started the game, we could see James's face more clearly. Oh, this is the bowling alley. I didn't even realize. I mean, I know it says Bowl-O-Rama, bowling, stuff like that, but I thought this was like a noodle shop or something. But this is the bowling alley where, and there's the pizza.
This town's full of monsters. We could just sit here and eat pizza.
That's pretty good. I like that. So in the original, so remember in the theater where we met up with Eddie and Laura? This is where the original cutscene came into play, and Eddie was still eating pizza. So, which again is kind of strange, you know, with all the depression shit, and James had not even found a Cliff Bar or anything like that. No protein bars or anything like that. Just no food. But yet, I mean, Eddie, you know, had a whole thing of popcorn and you know, some fresh pizza for him to eat. Yeah, kind of weird. Alright, let's keep going. That's pretty cool, though. I like that. Yeah, I like that. It's supposed to be down here. Oh, something we can't get through. Alright. Alright, so we're about to already make it to our next big-ass destination. And, look, it doesn't look like a big building, right? There's... Just like this game and the story that we're in, there's more to it than it meets the eye, and it'll reveal itself like the deeper we go into it, you know. Oh shit. Well, that's more on the nose than before we go to the save point. Yeah, you notice how...
Him.
Yeah. Misty Day, remains of the judgment. Judgment? So, Pyramid Head walking around with that big thing, and they said that he's the judgment, or the judger, whatever. Yep. Very interesting. Sounds like Pinhead or Pyramid Head is trying not to kill me for some weird reason. I wonder what that is. No, Mary is not Pyramid Head, by the way. Holy shit. Can you imagine? She dies, comes back buffed up with a giant hat. So. By the way, I guess, like, with that big, like, head of his, stuff like that, you're probably wondering, like, if you're not, like, in this whole Silent Hill thing. Like, oh, man, I wonder what's under that head of his, you know, that pyramid of his head and stuff like that. That will never be revealed. So, it's just something that's just not meant to be revealed, you know? And that's awesome. Like I said, like, I like playing, like, into a horror series where not everything is revealed to you in one game, not so easily. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. I'm kind of happy there's no leg bitch over here. Little Baroness, Maiden Boys of 1916. So, I believe that there was supposed to be like a ship or something that sunk in the middle of Toluca Lake, but I can't exactly remember what. Lady of the Light, the unveiling of two statues commemorating the local folktale. That's kind of creepy. Title unknown, author unknown. Right. I think this is supposed to be like a puzzle piece or something. The chalice. West Coal Mine, established around 1850, it remained operational until the early 1900s. The mine played a key role in the revitalization of Silent Hill. Brookhaven Hospital. Hey, we've been there. The hospital was built in response to a great plague that followed a wave of immigration to the area. Originally, it was a little more than a shack, but has since expanded to a fully fledged medical establishment. Yeah, pretty cool place. I like it there. Former director of Brookhaven Hospital. Ah, so that's the guy who knows we kept following and stuff like that. That looks pretty evil. I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep looking at this other stuff. Ah, yes, the hole. So, okay, so first of all, the sign that, you know, that we saw a little bit ago saying that there was a hole here, but it's gone now. That's not that, by the way. But yeah, something really weird is that, in the original game, that James had to keep jumping into, like, big-ass holes and stuff like that. And it's kind of like supposed to imitate like James' descent into hell. So the Historical Society founders and all their faces are scratched out. Anyways, so nothing like but it doesn't get hell-ish. So what the fuck? Among the local legends is that Lady of the Light. The story tells of a woman who was accused and found guilty of witchcraft. As punishment, she was taken to a small island out on the lake, a minuscule stretch of a rocky soil devoid of any food or shelter. There she was to suffer a slow, excruciating death as her body succumbed to cold and hunger. However, unbeknownst to the rest of the townsfolk, there was a young man among them who, having gazed to the woman's eyes, as bright and beautiful as the midsummer moon, had vowed undying love for her. She was convicted wrongly as he believed. He swore that he would not let her suffer such cruel fate. While waiting for an opportunity to abscond with his beloved, every night he would sneak out and row across the lake, bringing her food and something to keep her warm. And every night the woman would stand there to the shore holding a lit candle to help him find his way. By the way, Maria actually spoke of this story before. So, when we were at the shrine at that one point. But then one night, when the sky was exceptionally clear, devoid of even a whisper cloud, the young man set out on his nightly escapade. As always, he would look out into the distance, looking for the light in the darkness that would lead him to his beloved. On that night, however, the moon shone so bright and so vibrant, stronger than any candle could. Seeing the light reflection in the water, the young man was led astray. He rode and rode and rode, following the reflected light, hoping against hope he could reach it. He did not care for his aching arms or shortness of his breath, utterly mesmerized by the illusionary light. When his boat tipped over, the man was so exhausted from rowing, so weakened were his arms, that he was not able to swim to shore. Thus he succumbed to the watery grave. Although left alone, the woman on the island never lost hope. She kept coming out at night and kept lighting a candle. The legend says that those looking for true love can still see the lady's light out on the lake, shining to bring her beloved home. While the story is clearly meant as a metaphor and a cautionary tale, it is to a certain extent rooted in reality, as the area has indeed seen a share of religious persecution such as that of, and then we will never know. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, but real quick, so there is a part, actually after this, the last area that we need to go, when we reach pretty much get to the last area where, the game starts to end, it's going to be across the lake. So James is actually going to have to be that man who rows across the lake and stuff, so pretty interesting. Anyways, again, gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.